If you're ready to launch a podcast or you're currently podcasting and want to kick things up a notch, here's another infopod from Produce Your Podcast, designed to take your show to the next level.
What tips do you have when you're working with entrepreneurs on building their list from their podcast?
Oh my gosh, another great question. So in my experience, one of the things that I've worked with thousands of entrepreneurs over the last 10 years, which has been such a great catalyst to get me to this place with podcasting marketing strategy. And one of the things that I guess there's one word, and it's repurpose. And that is probably one of the best investments that you can make using integrating podcasting as a marketing tool, because it can become the hub of everything else you do to build your list. And what I mean by that is, first and foremost, you invest your time and resources in getting a show quality produced and ready to go and ready to be released. Well, once that audio is released, then you can have that audio transcribed. Once you have that audio transcribed, then you can take the transcription and you can extract social media posts, content posts. You can take that full transcription, you can edit it into a blog post, and then one of the things that you can utilize in terms of audience building is that you can take the transcription and turn it into a newsletter. If you're working ahead, which can be a challenge for all of us entrepreneurs to work ahead, then you can also, as a secondary audience building tool, is to release that newsletter in advance of the release of your actual episode, which then provides your audience a bit of a VIP access. And in that way, you can encourage people to, that can be your call to action, which is if you sign up for our newsletter, then you'll have access to either behind the scene content or content that gets released in advance of when the general public can access it. So there are all different kinds of ways, but the most important thing to remember is that start with your podcast audio and repurpose.
Our experts are here to elevate your podcast. Produce Your Podcast is a full-service turnkey podcast consulting agency. Visit our website at produceyourpodcast.com. Have a question? Leave us a message or fill out the online contact form. That's produceyourpodcast.com.